Hello everyone, I am Rahul Paul, Head of Training at India Hikes, and I am recording this video to the upcoming assistant trek leaders who are going to join and want to talk about fitness routine to make sure you are prepared for your training period as well as leading treks in Himalayas. As you all know, it is a very demanding profession where you are going on a trek day in and day out carrying a weight of uh, near about 15 kgs. So it is very important for everyone to maintain fitness. So let me quickly tell you how you should prepare. Ideally, you should prepare. This is not a one stop blueprint which I am going to give. It is somewhat a framework which you can follow and incorporate in your fitness regime and be prepared for it. Having led treks since last 3 years as well as training the trek leaders who join India Hikes, I can vouch for few of the things which I'm going to share. It can help you prepare immensely. So I'm going to cover three areas which you can include in your fitness regime to be prepared for the upcoming assistant track leadership training, or also known as basic track leading course. The first and foremost is your cardiovascular endurance. I am sure many of you run, or many of you might not run, but include that in your fitness regime. Majorly, uh, running for long distance and maintaining that endurance throughout the time. I would say don't focus more on your pace. It can come up in the coming times when you are preparing, but for the time being, you can prepare your endurance by creating a aerobic base. Maybe you can start running straight 45 minutes, 1 hour, and don't look at time or kilometer. Don't look at pace and kilometer. Just focus on the time, the total time. Or run if running is something which you are not doing at all, you can also start with maybe cycling or swimming as per your choice. But running is something I would highly recommend. At the same time, when you come for your training as well as leading treks, the running intensity or the frequency can go down. Reason being, you will be already leading treks, going on treks, so you will be you will be engaged in your cardiovascular endurance. That is the first part. Second one is your strength, which is very much required. Then specifically, if I talk about three sub areas of strength, the first is your shoulder, second is your legs, and third is your core. So let me just boil it down a little bit. So for shoulder, you can carry backpack and maybe do the stair climbing, and in that way your leg will also be engaged. But that is one way. Maybe you can start with 7 kgs, then move to 10 kgs. In that way, you will be able to develop the shoulder strength. Second one would be your leg strength, and for that, start with basic exercises, maybe your squats and your lunges. The third will be your core exercises. For that, you can start with plank as well as crunches. And I'm not giving the numbers here because as per your level where you are right now, you can start including these. So once again, repeating, the first is your shoulder strength, second is your leg strength, third is your core strength. Now let's come to the third aspect, which is your mobility and flexibility. This is something which a lot of people miss on, and I would like to reiterate that include yoga, you include stretching, different variations of mobility flexibility exercises in your fitness regime to be injury free as well as be flexible when you are leading treks and going to campsite. You will not be facing any cramps. It is something we advise to the trekkers as well, but you can please include in your fitness regime. Now, if I say how you can include this in overall fitness regime, so in a week, make sure you are running for at least 3 days, 2 or 3 days, in which one of the run should be the long run, maybe 10 kilometer or 15 kilometers, and 2 day can be a normal runs, maybe 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers. That includes the 3 days. Then there should be one day of your leg strength, and the second day should be your core strength. And you can also take it as one day where you are including both your both leg strength as well as your core strength. And then one day should be your entirely flexibility, mobility, 3 plus 1 plus 1, 5. And one day can be your rest day. And the remaining day or the last day can be your maybe walking day or something you really enjoy doing, maybe playing some game or sports. Just keep on moving. Include the rest day, which is very much important. But yeah, these are the few things which I would recommend you to include in your fitness. I was also running, just completed my run and wanted to record this video. Might not be the best quality sitting and sharing, but yeah, this is all about leading treks and being in this profession. You are always on the go, and I wanted to record this video and share this video. All the best.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।